Maurice Puckoff here with Coach Grapp from the beautiful confines in Windsor at the we're home of the Windsor Spitfires there, Coach Grapp.
Yeah, Family Credit Union. Beautiful day.
And a 1-0 lead by Bruno's here in the early moments of the first period. A goal by Brian Mazzella. Wasn't pretty, but it was effective, and Brian leads that most important first goal scoring. And there's a frenzy around the net, and Van Pratt with a big stop there and kicks it to the corner. He had to be sharp on that. And just like that, it stopped a 1-0 game from being 1-1.
Seems like Richie's on his game already this morning. This thing looking sloppy in their own end right now.
And there's a giveaway right there. Here's Osborne. Osborne looking around. Osborne shoots. Scores! Oh, and a nice little how-do-you-do backhand. It hit the upper shelf on a turnover, just like you said, Coach Grapp, inside that zone.
They're getting lazy in their own end, and they paid for it that time. Timmy Oz made them pay.
Pass up the middle, a nice outlet. Mazzella with the puck. Mazzella, a little how-do-you-do there, right in, shoots! Oh, and what a goal! Holy smokes! A beautiful outlet pass. He comes waltzing in over the line. Beat the big outstretched reach of Tim Van Eck out from the Sting and waltzed around Johnny Valenti to put it in the net. Kevin Mazzella, what a beautiful move there.
Van Eck out did not look good on that play. He's got his head down, and for good reason. Kevin turned him inside out.
That will be on the highlight reel probably for years to come, I would say. And I know Van Eck out, the steady defenseman for the Sting there. Anytime you turn your number one defenseman inside out, you know the other team's kind of gripping their stick a little tighter right now.
Yeah, that Van Eckhout's a real good player, but that time it just didn't work out for him.
Shovel in front, a big stop there. Van Pratt shovels that pad out, and I don't know how he even seen that between those players, but big Richie Van Pratt got that pad out and held on.
Sure didn't look like Rich was ready for that one, but he sure came to the rescue on that one. Mazzella's are on the ice right now, Maurice.
Yeah, and you have to definitely watch out, Coach, for this line here. They can, again, all three, especially when you have Dad in the stands and all three talented Mazzella brothers here, you got to watch them. Gary wins the draw, shot back, hits up in front, and they'll clear as a breakaway. Out over the line, coming right in. He takes a look, and Van Pratt does the old slide, poke, checked out him, knocked it to the corner, and here comes Bruno's the other way.
That was a phenomenal save by Richie.
Big time of the game also. Gary Mazzella back to the point, couldn't kept in, and just squirts out. Big save by Van Pratt. Keep it 3-0 here. 4 minutes to go. Mazzella leaves it for Mazzella. Kevin Mazzella looking around. Mazzella out front. A shot. Oh, that was just wide. Mazzella back out front to Mazzella. Oh, and another drive. And that one's stopped by Valenti. Back to the point. They're still keeping it in. Hits a body up front. Oh, and that one's just tipped wide. The Sting trying to collapse in their own end. They can't get the puck out, still kept in. Oh, Kevin Mazzella looking over to Gary Mazzella. Shot, scores! Oh, my goodness. And the Mazzellas had that play locked in there. All 5 members on the ice touched the puck, and I think the Mazzellas touched it 9 times in between that.
Feel bad for John Valenti in that play. Nothing he could do. He must have faced 3 or 4 shots. They just couldn't get the puck out.
Face off to the right of Valenti. Won by Osborne, back to the point. A shot right on, a rebound. Oh, and another one, and they put that one in, and Brian Mazzella on the doorstep. And just like that, he gets the second goal of the game.
Bruno's beating the Sting to the puck in their own end.
You just can't leave Brian Mazzella sitting right there on the doorstep, and that was like an easy tap-in almost. That one's easily knocked away and out. Here's Mazzella. Mazzella looking to Mazzella. Shot! Score! Oh, my goodness. And Brian Mazzella streaking down the right side after being pinned in a while by the Sting. They come right back, and Brian Mazzella with his 3rd goal of the game.
That was a pretty setup by brother Gary. There's not much time left in the period, but they were able to secure the goal.
Back the other way for the Sting. A couple players lost some sticks in the corner. There they come down.
Did they just switch sticks?
I don't know. I'm looking right now. It looks like play is in the corner. I know a couple players lost some sticks down there.
Tim seems to have the wrong stick.
And it comes out. Back down to Wurzba. Over to Osborne. Osborne, right out front. Osborne, shot. Oh, he roughs in a nice goal there by Tim Osborne. A little give and go, and I tell you what, beautiful pass out front by Wurzba. We saw Osborne coming into the net, and now they're discussing something. It looks like Osborne's going to the other team's bench, and he's handing back the stick.
Sure enough, they had the wrong sticks. Looked like Tim had a right-handed stick. He's a left-handed player. For all you boys and girls out there, that's why they call him the Wizard of Oz.
Tim Osborne dropped the stick in the corner. Apparently, both players grabbed each other's stick, came down the ice, scores a goal with an opposite-handed stick, and now Valente is going over to the ref, and he's chirping about, you can play, you can't score with another person's stick. That's what Valente's asking the ref.
No, that's not true. That's not a rule. That's why he's coming back. They are counting the goal. And again, I've never seen anything like it. That was amazing.
Absolutely crazy. That was one for the books there, and you score with the opponent's stick. I think he should have been able just to keep his player stick, just for why not? I mean, if you score with another guy's stick, it's yours automatically.
Yeah, you would think. You would think he owns that stick.
You'd have to get yours back, and then you get to keep the other player's stick.
You would think. We're going to have to talk to Mr. Osborne after the game and see if he's able to keep that stick.
That was something else, boys and girls. If you haven't seen it, you're going to have to rewind that 4 or 5 times. And the Sting come back, and again, looking for somebody, and just gives it to Brian Mazzella. Cross ice to Gary Mazzella. Gary Mazzella with a shot, he scores! Oh, my goodness. And I don't know what the Sting player was thinking. He tried tipping it around Brian Mazzella, who's already been so hot already. He's been all over the ice this game. And he just strolled in, cross-ice pass to his brother Gary, and Gary just snapped that water bottle off over Valente's shoulder. Morris will just tip it. Over to Wurzba. To Osborne. Osborne. Cuts across the slot. Back over to Esser. Esser with a shot in. Oh, man. That just fired in past Valente. Looks like he had it in his glove for a minute. And beautiful tic-tac-toe play there. Esser on the rush.
Nice smooth shot by Tony Esser. He came up in the play and take that shot. JV didn't have a chance on it.
And Johnny Valente going to the bench, looking for a change, and there's no other goalie there. And I think he's just saying, listen, I want to be pulled right now. Trade me. I will never play for this organization again.
Feel bad for JV because he's a good goalie, and right now his team just isn't playing well in front of him.
3-on-2. Walk right up the slot. Shot! Oh, and a big glove stop by Van Pratt on that snapper to keep his shutout, and a big rising ovation from his teammates on Bruno's.
What a glove save by Richie Van Pratt.
Wow. That was just both defensemen had nothing to do but back in, and it was just mano on mano.
That was an old-fashioned windmill save, Maurice. Woo. Very, very nice.
Coach, when's the last time you seen one of those saves?
From Richie, not often. Not often at all. He's got a good team in front of him. Richie's a good goalie, but he's got a very good team in front of him, Maurice.
I bet he's talking on that save right now.
I'm sure I don't think he stops talking, Maurice.
I don't even know if they're going to drop the puck here. The refs are looking, hey, listen, you guys want to line up? Look at the Sting looking dejected. Look, they're going back to talk to Valente. They've had enough.
They threw it in.
The white flag is up. That is all over. And the 2018 Ambassador Cup champions, Bruno's Dive Shop, and orange, and they go to celebrate the shutout as they just waltz through the tournament. Look, they've still got 6 seconds on the clock. That's how long.
I know their sponsor, Bruno, is extremely happy at this point, Maurice.
And for all your dive and hockey needs, Bruno Dive Shop, Clinton Township, Michigan, 15 in Gratiot.